Okay, hi, I'm David Krapf, Editor-in-Chief of WorkBoat on WorkBoat.com, to provide another update on the flooding on the Mississippi River. And today we are going to look at the tug operators' perspective, of which there's 4 in the lower river, in and around the Port of New Orleans. And one of the companies is E.N. Bisso Son. And today we're with Walter Kristiansen, who is the company's President and CEO. We're at their dock here on the foot of Walnut Street in uptown New Orleans. Walter, what's the latest on the river conditions and what the tug operators are dealing with, both business-wise and operationally?
David, the river has stabilized around 17 feet. Early in April, we began to see some of the effects as the river was rising. Ships that were coming in were requiring more tugs to go in and out of berth, and facilities and ship masters requested that a tug stand by and push them against the dock in order to keep them safely against the dock during cargo operations. In May, we reached a peak at one point with approximately 50 tugs for ship assist available on the Mississippi River. Because of the number of hold-ins, there were only perhaps a dozen that were actually then free for assisting ships in and out of berth or anchorage.
Now, a lot of people may think that you guys are making money hand over fist. Now, while you are making a little bit more money, why aren't you making as much money as people think you are right now, perhaps?
There are a number of reasons. First of all, we have increased the manning on our tugs in order to meet customer requirements. We are operating more tugs, and with the hold-ins, we are consuming a lot more fuel, with the price somewhere around $3.41 a gallon. If a tug burns 4,000 gallons in a day, that is a very large expense for us.
Now, as far as bringing in tugs from other areas, what have you and some of the others been doing to meet the demand?
I wouldn't want to speak for the others.
Well, generally.
We brought in 2 tugs from a third party, and we transferred one of our tugs from Gulfport, Mississippi over here in order to meet customer demands.
Now, one talk that tug operators have been talking about, not only you but your competitors, is really what the crews have really they've come to the call of duty, and they're doing a good job out there. What have your crews been doing to meet all the demand and make sure your customers' requirements are met? The
response of our crews, captains, deckhands, engineers, has been fantastic. They are coming out. People are working on their time off. Originally, when we started out, we did not have an incentive for them, but we did add some money per day in order to have them come out. But many of them are coming out because they understand this is what's required by our customers for the safety on the river. And speaking about safety, I have to give kudos to the pilots, the ship crew, our tugs, and the Coast Guard, because there has not been a single serious incident with an ocean-going ship since the high river conditions came into effect.
Now, they're predicting another perhaps 2 to 3 weeks of high water on the river at least. Now, are you looking forward to the day when you get back to regular operating conditions and the river goes down a little, or is this kind of exciting for you?
I imagine you could call it exciting. It's certainly an interesting time. It does put a strain on our personnel, on our crews, because they are our most valuable asset. I think you're right. There's supposed to be another 2 or 3 weeks. We actually hit a bit of a slow period sorry about that.
That's a welding shop, by the way.
We hit a bit of a slow period prior to opening the Morganza, and a number of the facilities from the reserve area, which is about mile 140, up through Baton Rouge, ceased marine operations, and that took some of the pressure off. However, as of today, many of those facilities are now reopened for marine operations, and we're ready to respond.
Well, that's great, Walter. Well, thanks a lot for the update, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you, David.